Hey, it's Matt. I'm back and I got another auction haul here for you. And probably one I paid way too much for. But I got a tray, and that's kind of why I bought it, because I like to buy trays, because I get boxes that don't have trays in them, and I get trays that don't have boxes. So I like to find their homes. But there was one other reason why I got this. There's one kind of pretty cool screwdriver in here, and there's some interesting stuff in here. So let me lay this all out for you, get organized, see if I have any holes to fill. We got some nut drivers in here. We got some weird stuff in here. So let's get this laid out. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. I don't normally buy screwdriver lots for one reason, and that is usually because about 50%, sometimes 60% of the stuff that I get in there is just completely roached. It's really difficult to get screwdriver lots where all of them are good. You know, wrenches are usually pretty good. They might be cosmetically bad, but usually probably 75% or more when I get wrench lots or socket lots, they're all usable tools. Again, cosmetically they might not look that great, but you can still use them. Screwdrivers, that's a whole different story. It's a whole different ball game. So I don't normally like this, but there was one screwdriver in particular that I saw in here that I really liked. It's probably not worth anything, but I liked it, and I wanted this tray too. So what did I pay for this lot? I paid 27 bucks with shipping. So 17 bucks and $10 for shipping, and I don't know. I think I did okay on this lot. So I had all of this stuff in there. I also had these two little Ford cover plates for something. So I'm gonna have to look up the part number on these. I don't know if these are worth a couple of bucks if somebody's missing them. If anybody needs some of these covers for their Ford, I got them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna chuck them in the garbage. So speaking of chucking things in the garbage. Again, about half of this stuff is garbage. This whole pile right here is just junk. Some of this stuff in here is a little junk or iffy. That pile of little mini advertising screwdrivers up there, those are all junk. That thing's junk. Whatever. Let's just look at this stuff. All right, we got some wood-handled stuff over here. I got a Mac Tools. Nice awl or scribe, whatever you want to call it. I like that. That's kind of cool. Old Mac. Wood handle thing. I don't really get into the wood handle stuff, but I really like this little ball end scribe here. That's kind of cool. No name on that one. And we have this weird handled, kind of squared off, really, really thin scribe. Again, no name on that thing anywhere, but thought that was cool. I got a really teeny little ball scribe there that somebody put some tape on because the handle's about to bust off of it. This screwdriver here. I forget what this thing said on there. What is it? Can you read it? I can't read it. Great. What does it say? Grand? It says something on there. Yeah, grand. It says something else underneath there. I'll have to look into that. I think this one says Hammond on it. If I'm not mistaken, let's see if I can get you in on there. Yeah, there we go. Or Harold. That's what I meant to say. Hammond, Harold. Same guy, right? But, not in the greatest shape. Oh, got some Torx drivers here. No names on all of them except for this KD T15 here. And that one's in pretty good shape. And I think these are in decent shape. But, therefore, you'll probably twist those things right off first time you use it. Got this really cool Ace 3-Ace nut driver in decent shape. It's still got the sticker on it, too. So I'm liking on that one. I like the hardware store, to get the Ace is the place or True Value stuff. I like that kind of stuff. Got a Stanley 1/4 inch nut driver. I'll have to see if this fills a hole in the set. I don't think I have any Ace ones. Got a Craftsman. I think I got another one of these. It's got a couple bits in it. Magnetic bit driver. Can barely read all the stuff on it, but I'm pretty sure that's a Craftsman. Yeah. Got a couple of bits in there that aren't too bad. Little Craftsman stubby. And this is foreign, but I like it. A little Mastercraft. Little Phillips stubby. I just like the 3 orange lines on there. Just thought that was a cool little stubby. Got one of these, what are they called? Easy locks or whatever. What does it say here? Oh, hold easy screwdrivers where you got this little spring thing that holds it on there. I forget who makes these, or if Hold Easy is the brand or what on there, or something lock on there. Got this little snap on, and yeah, it's twisted and toasted. Go figure, right? I think the nicest screwdriver in here is this Irwin right here. And, you know, I'll take it. Irwin USA 400-3 inch. And it's in really nice shape. The handle is in good shape. I'm happy for that one. Is it worth 27 bucks? I don't think so, but that's probably the only thing that's really worth much of anything in here. What was this one? I think there's something in here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, yeah, it was a Stanley Handyman, and it's beat up. It's toast. It's junk. Why is it even in here? I don't know. Then we got this Blaine's Farm and Fleet, and if you're not from Wisconsin there, hey, you probably don't know what Farm and Fleet is. It's kind of like a tractor supply. You know, basically your one-stop shop for all your tractor needs. And this one was made by Ender's Tools, made in the USA, but as you can see, it is all cracked up. It still works. You know, it's a, what is it, a 4-in-1. It's got the small Phillips and small flathead and the big one and the little one, whatever. You know, but yeah, junk. So whatever. Maybe I'll throw that in my box at work. But I think I have a 6-in-1 or 5, whatever. How many in one? It's got a bunch of, it's got more than that one does. But let's take a look at this one, because it's very similar to that. As you can tell from the writing on it, it's a Blaine's Farm and Fleet. It's got this, the wrapping sticker SKU number on there. It's got Ender's hiding back there. So we got ourselves a brand spanking new one of them that isn't cracked. And I go to Blaine's Farm and Fleet frequently, so I really, really like this screwdriver. I'm going to hang on to this. I'm going to keep that on there. This is kind of a, you know, hometown wrench here, tool here for me to hang on to, screwdriver, whatever you want to say. So I like that. I really dig that. This little thing here, I'm going to have to try to get this rubber off of here. I don't know if this is a Vaco or not, but it's a stubby, and it's got this cushion for the pushing grip on here. But I tried to get that thing off of there. I didn't try hard enough, apparently, because it's still on there. So I don't know if it says anywhere underneath there. Maybe I'll clean it up and see. But I thought that was a cool little stubby, a nice little blue underneath there. And then we got all these advertising screwdrivers. I got a steel one. That's good. Steel chainsaws. You know, a little rough, but the end on it's good. Got this no-name one on there. No advertising on it. I mean, I suppose I should look at what it is. What is it? Oh, I'm bumping you. I'm moving you. It's a Alexander USA. And we got this one here, which is a Mac Tools. You can barely read it, barely make it out. I wish I could read the guy's name on there. That would have been cool. And that one's a ready tool. So whatever, the screwdriver end on it is okay. The magnet's still on there, so that's alright. But my favorite screwdriver in this whole lot, one of the reasons why I bought it, was this one here. And it's not in the greatest shape. The tip is good. But we got some rust going on there, and this is pretty yellowed. But I just thought it was interesting having, you know, the plastic handle on here and just a 2-part handle. It's just weird. It just caught my eye, and then I just loved the standard oil on there, and I could read all of the stuff on there. Your Standard Oil, man, in phone 29. So this has got to be pretty old. I don't know when they got rid of that type of phone number there. I want to say it was in the 40s or the 50s. Who knows? I could be way off. I don't know nothing about phones, but I thought that was pretty cool. You can still read it really good. Again, it's yellowed, but I really like that. I think that's the coolest screwdriver in the whole bunch. And that Blaine's Farm and Fleet. I'm a weirdo. I like some weird stuff. But anyway, what do you think? Maybe I'll do a wrap up at the end here and see. I might fill in a slot with the nut driver here, but you know, I got plenty of those stubby Craftsman. I might have some Irwins too. So let me bust out my Irwin stuff and let me bust out my Stanley nut drivers and see if I can fill some holes here. All right, not too much excitement for the wrap up here, but I actually have another one of these KD T15s. One's a little shorter, so I didn't really fill a hole in there, but yeah, I guess if I need a longer one or a shorter one, I got one of each of those. Yeah, okay. I had a Stanley 7/16 of the same vintage, so I'll put that one together with that. And I have like a Bell Systems Irwin screwdriver, and this one is at italicized there writing, so it's a 4000 4-inch, and this one was the 400 3-inch. So nothing really to add to there. They're all kind of different. I did have another one of these, the big daddy to that one, and it's nerfed up, but that's about it for the screwdriver. So hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned. Probably next week, hopefully, if I can get around to it. I'm gonna have let's see here. I'll do my estate sale stuff next here for you. So I'll show you some other stuff that I bought with the estate sale, and I got an auction that goes along with that because I went to pick up the auction stuff instead of having it shipped, and I stopped at an estate sale on my way back and scored some pretty cool stuff. So I'm gonna combine all of that gas into one thing, but I'll probably have to combine it into a couple of videos. So stay tuned for that. Like, subscribe. Have a good one.